Good morning, everybody. Good morning. My name is James Reyes. I am the box office artist. 25 years as a professional artist working for Marvel, DC, comics, film, all of that jazz. And today we are drawing Popeye. That's right, Popeye in a Marvel style or my style. We'll say my style so I can sell this. Public domain, baby. Public domain. For those of you who don't know, public domain means that you, me, anybody could actually, create, draw Popeye or create a Popeye, your own version of it, and sell it now. I believe they already have a horror movie for Popeye. I think I saw it. It's like Popeye the Slayer or something like that. I think I was seeing it earlier. So good to have you here. Good morning. Oh, Kanaloye, good morning. Wait, what 4132 says hi, all the way from Fiji. Welcome, my friend. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, I apologize. Yesterday, I said I was going to put up a poll. I got extremely busy yesterday. And I will also say that my voice is not the best this morning. Another art stream. Let's go, my friend. Let's go. My voice is not the best today. And the main reason because I was recording something for my Time to Draw show yesterday. And, I had to match the energy of the show, and like I was doing some pickups, and my voice paid the price for it. So my apologies if my voice is a little hoarse. Now I am happy that I am very, very happy that I didn't lose it 100% completely. So at least there's that. At least I have somewhat a remnant of a voice. A remnant of voice here as I start roughing out our Popeye here. So we're going to draw 3 characters, okay? Now, I have done Popeye before. If you look up Box Office Artist Popeye, you will see the first Popeye I did years ago. But this time around, I'm going to draw 3 characters. I'm going to draw Popeye, I'm going to draw Olive Oil, and I'm going to draw Bluto. Okay, so how's everyone doing this morning? Zoe loved Popeye as a child. Glad you enjoyed this character. Well, thank you very much. So again, guys, I apologize that I did not put the poll up. I was saying that you guys were going to choose today. And we will do that today, guaranteed today, because I only work at the media company for for 2 days a week. So today, I should be able to get the poll out and hopefully do all the things I've been meaning to do for the last 9 days. So it's one funny thing about the new year. So far, so good in terms of streaming. We've streamed every single day this new year, which is a milestone in itself. We got through our first week of streaming. So congratulations, guys. We got through our first week of streaming every day. And it's been a fun ride so far. Popeye is gigantic. Look at my forearm. There you go. So wonderful first week. So thank you very much. And thank you to everyone who's joined in. Like you got guys like Nickel Sandwich. How about Popeye the Sailor Moon? I am a big Sailor Moon fan. So thank you guys for motivating me to get on here and stream with you guys no matter what day it is. I love being here every single day with you guys. But I do want to get you guys more involved in these streams for sure, and that does start with you guys help me figure out what to draw in these streams. Now, I have a ton, and maybe I'll show you guys all the drawings that I have that need color to them. So I will eventually need to do some streams where I color these things. So they desperately need color, and then I am definitely in the need of editing. I gotta edit these videos too. Like I have drawings for a good month and a half to put out 3 to 4 videos a week, just brand new content, you know. So I want to make him a little bit. It's odd for me to say I want to make his body a little bit skinnier. But a lot of them don't have color. A lot of them don't have color. Okay, as I sketch out olive oil here. A lot of them don't have color, which we need to do. I do like adding the time challenge element to it, so it makes the videos just a little bit more watchable with the least amount of effort, to be honest, because, you know, doing another drawing of it for 30 minutes, for the most part, these are like 3 hours or 5 hours, you know. For a few more minutes doesn't, you know, and it helps with the watchability of the videos, adding the element of a time challenge to it, it helps. Olive oil's been eating her spinach too, apparently. And then we're gonna do Bluto back here. Back here. Actually, canned spinach will give you bathroom problems. Well, I will take your word for it, my friend. And then up here, we're gonna have a Bluto up here. Like, I don't want him to be like, because I already see a lot of people already doing their own version of Popeye. Like, I saw a manga version of Popeye. It looks fantastic. So that's what we are going to do, okay? So how's everyone doing this morning? Again, guys, so whenever I do these streams, by all means, ask me any question that you want. I have been a professional artist, celebrate 25 years as a professional artist. I got my start back in 2000. That was when I got my first job at Dreamwave Productions back in the day as a professional comic book artist. Still to this day, I don't know if I was approved for any conventions. I definitely was not approved for MegaCon. I was not approved for Vancouver. So we'll see. We'll see, guys. We'll see. You'll see. So there you go. There's my layout there. Okay, we got Popeye in the front, olive oil, and then Bluto in the back. Back here like that, okay? No. Celestial Lions 40K says, "How's it, Box? I'm the Box. How you doing these days? I absolutely love your art, and I want to know what character you love drawing. You guys know I love drawing guys like the Hulk. I love drawing big, muscular dudes. I don't know why. It's a lot of fun. Maybe it's me wishing I was them." Like, I don't know why I love drawing like characters like the Hulk so much. I did get the opportunity to work on the Hulk, as you guys know. That was my first job at Marvel, was drawing the Hulk. So why don't we go ahead and we'll so that's pretty good for the layout, guys. What do you think? Just like that, and we will go. So Sewerbat says, how does one apply for those conventions? Just curious. Do they have categories? So and let me just do one thing here, guys. I thought I changed this. Okay. Sorry, guys. Just fixing my settings here. Okay. Now, let's see here. So for conventions itself, I apply for a pro space. Okay, so you have the artist alley, and then you have the pro space. Now the pro spaces are free, and mainly because you are the one there who's expected to bring the audience in to the convention. People are coming to see you, so you're kind of like they're advertising the convention. Okay, so that's why they offer these for free. However, it's not the best space. Let's be honest, they're not. They're along the wall. And to get to you, people have to walk through a sea of artists, amazing artists in Artist Alley, before they actually even get to you. Because usually we're along the wall and everything, so it's definitely not the greatest space. Now, again, if you have a following, it doesn't matter because they'll look for you, and that's the whole point of it, right? That's the whole point, is that your following will come and look for you. So in essence, that's why it's free. Now now if you're hot enough guest where they think you're going to bring a lot of people, they'll actually go and pay for your hotel and all that stuff. But for me, it's more like, okay, if you're in the area, we'll give you a free table, right? And then you could go there and you could sell your merchandise, whatever. And that's how it usually goes. Artist Alley, depending on how hot the convention is, you will have to apply. There's an application form, and then usually the hotter conventions, like for example San Diego Comic-Con, New York City Comic-Con, like stuff like that, there's lotteries to get into there. Like even me, I can't get into San Diego Comic-Con. I can't. Yeah, I'm not big enough, quote unquote big enough, as they say. So yeah, that's why. So Fan Expo, I'm finding with Fan Expo, or anyway last year, because for all I know, I haven't heard back from them. For all I know, I'm not approved for any of the Fan Expo Comic-Cons. And if that's the case, I totally understand. I get it. Let's hope that I get to do at least local ones. They do favor local artists. So if you have semblance of to apply for a pro table, first of all, you have to have some sort of published work, which I do even outside of the YouTube realm. I definitely have a lot of published work. And then, and then you could apply. So if you actually have published work, you'd apply for a pro table. But they seem to favor, to me it seems they favor, first of all, people who are local, if you're not like a huge draw. And unfortunately, even with my YouTube success, they don't consider me a huge draw, which is fine. And I'm not, I'll be honest. But and then they would go ahead and then they would give you your table. So the cons I was blessed to go to last year, you would find me along the wall. That's how it is. But again, you would have like a sea of artists that you would have to kind of swivel through before you could get to me. But at fan expos, I've done extremely well. They've been great to me. Shout out to Kevin who handles that. It's definitely not an easy job for sure. Kevin does an amazing job weeding out who they think is good for those conventions. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. Do they have categories? Well, technically, you have your retailers, and then you have your pro tables, and then you have the artist alley, So now, again, the thing about the artist alley, you do have to pay for those tables for sure because you are paying for those tables. But I have friends who would be considered for pros, but they prefer the paid tables because it's a much better spot. They get a much better spot in the convention. So, which means and location is everything. They see your stuff first. They're opted to buy your stuff first. So that's the whole business side to the art. And we always mentioned before, that's the hardest part about being an artist is the business side with everything. It's always about business. So that's the fun part. Let's see here. Animation Pro says, draw Batman versus Spider-Man. Well, I did that. The very first box office brawl, that's what we did. Batman versus Spider-Man. So I'm going to zoom in on this Popeye here because we're going to focus a bit more on this Popeye. So again, guys, I'm going to put out the trusty timer. The reason is because micro deadline. So I have about 3 hours here. 3 hours here. And I want to make good use of the time. So 5:26 right now. So we're going till 8 o'clock. So 5:26. So that's like 2.5 hours. So probably an hour for him, half hour for her. So let's do that. Okay. So we'll put our trusty timer. We'll go 1 hour for Popeye. All right. Let's get started right there. You're welcome, Sirbat. Thank you. Echo wants me to do WWE Divas next. I haven't done that before. Yes, I have not done that before. That's definitely one I want to try. So I'm going to ask you, Echo, if I'm going to do that, which divas do you want me to include? Do we do an old school one with Trish Stratus and and Lita and all of those guys in there, or do we do if we're going to do a current generation? So who's going to be the four? Like I always say, just four. So I would say right now Tiffany Stratton, who's the champion right now. Tiffany Stratton, Rhea Ripley, of course. Rhea Ripley's got to be in there. And then who do you choose for the last two? I would say you have the two champions. Who are the other two? Are you going to go Bianca Belair? Are you going to do Liv Morgan? You're going to do, there's so many. Like Becky Lynch is not back yet, but do I add the man, Becky Lynch? So who would you include? Let's see here. 25 years, what a trooper. This is from BTAS for life. Do you find yourself still refining techniques even with many years of experience of art? You never stop learning. That's the one thing I've learned, is that you never stop learning. There's always techniques. There's always things to improve. And there's never satisfaction. You always want to get better, The only thing that stops me from working hours and upon hours on a piece is the fact I do have a timeline. I do have a time I want to stop. And that's why I want to limit my drawings this year, for the most part, for 3 hours in terms of the actual line art. And by the way, guys, today's video is going to be a little late because I'll be honest, I haven't started editing it yet. I had a very busy couple days. I was hoping to fit in some editing. And that's one thing I'm trying to learn this, guys, is just try to manage my time just a little bit better. Where's the light coming from, guys? Where's the light coming from? Is the light coming this way? Maybe light's coming this way. We'll do light coming from this way. I forgot what I was talking about. But 3 hours, trying to see if I can improve my 3-hour drawings here on what I could do to make them better, you know? So you're always learning. No matter what, you're always learning. Because there is always ways to improve. There's no perfect artist out there. Like, so things like my lighting techniques could definitely get better. You know, my rendering techniques could get better. My coloring techniques especially could get way better. Look at that big chin. Look at that. Yeah. See, that's already a lot, Echo. See there? Bianca Miller, Jade Cargill, Charlotte Flair, Rhea Ripley, Sasha Banks, Mercedes Monet, Trinity Fatu, Zelina Vega, AJ Lee, Paige, all that stuff. Yeah, absolutely. See, there's so many. How do you choose? Because again, I probably... Right now on this channel, I'm only doing a maximum. Oops, I forgot to add the pipe. I am only doing a maximum of 4 characters because of the time. So we'll see. Amazing layout. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Jose said the live is back. Yes, you go. Let's see here. He has a ghost sketched. Oh, sorry. I didn't even read that. Let's see here. RK Ketchup says, what pencil grade would you consider the most versatile? Well, in comic books, back in the day, I don't know about today, but back in the day, 2H was king. 2H was king. Like, it doesn't smudge as much. So it's just a bit harder. Just a bit hard. That's what we ended up going for. So. But to be honest, the one I use here, this is HB. It's just an HB. One, because it's cheap. and I switched to because you guys knew before I would just do everything in blue pencil, but then I realized you guys can't see it. It's very hard to capture on camera, the blue pencil. So that's why I opted to switch to regular pencil. Mainly for you guys, so you guys could see how I draw things. So, there you go. Wait, what? I did that the pipe. There you go. He has a ghost sketched and just hasn't darkened it yet. So I assume you mean by the inks itself, right? Yeah. So this is the amount of sketching. This is the most I do in terms of the penciling. Now everyone's different, and again, to each his own. Everyone's different the way they approach it. Some like to fully fully ink every single line, every single shadow, or not ink, pencil every single line, every single shadow. And if somebody else was inking it, that's what I would do. But because I know I'm inking this myself, I don't need to add all that shadow. I don't need to. Or add all those extra lines. I can just do it myself. You see me doing here like this, right? I don't need to. So, there you go. Live is back. Amazing layout. Thank you so much. Echo said, are you open to drawing more athletic or muscular women? I've seen the Immortal She-Hulk comic in Google, and honestly, she looks fantastic. I honestly do think she needs to be as massive as the Hulk. It depends. If I feel I can pull it off. So possibly, it's definitely not a closed door on that. Possibly, again, it's more like interest level. Am I interested in doing something like that? You know. So quite possibly, quite possibly. Animation Pro says, draw Danny DeVito's penguin. Maybe one day, maybe. And again, that's what I like about the versatility of my channel right now, guys. Say versatile. I can draw whatever I want, and if it's no good, no problem. We'll tackle it again the next day. By the way, I have no idea what Popeye's outfit looks like. Okay. Tarara says, Rhea Ripley, yes. I wonder who she's going to fight next, because that feud she had with Liv is done. With the Judgment Day is done. That's toast now. So, WrestleMania season, who's she going to fight? Becky? She going against Becky? Becky coming back Becky? Or is it going to be maybe Charlotte? But I think Charlotte's going to be facing Tiffany. Who's it going to be? Because it looks like it's probably going to be like a Jade versus... well, they were going Jade versus Bianca, but now doesn't Jade versus... Jade versus... what's her name? Naomi make more sense? Okay, again with the wrestling talk, I apologize. You guys know I love wrestling, so I'll break into it right now. So... storylines are, that's why the thing about I love about wrestling, it's the storylines. I love the storylines, you know. So that's the story they've been telling, and that's why a lot of people, now for those of you who are not wrestling fans, like The Rock was on Raw on Monday. And a lot of people did not like what he did on Monday because, you know, he bloodied up the champion, Cody Rhodes, like months ago, last year. And now they're like buddy-buddy. So a lot of people are like, what's going on here? You threw away months of story. What's going on? What's going on, Rock? And then last night, he's like, Rock's 20 steps ahead. Just enjoy the ride. He was like that, right? Last night. Rock was on a show called NXT last night. Well, anyway, you know, again, don't want to talk too much about wrestling here. It's not the wrestling guy. You know, we did talk before about how, like, once a week I would just go on full on wrestling for one stream a week or so, or a month. I would like to give that a try, just so we, you know, I could go full bore and not worry about it. So, there you go. Let's see here. Sewerbat wants me to draw Ace Ventura. I would actually would love to draw Ace Ventura. That'd be fantastic. BTAS for life. Can you, not BTAS for life. Sewerbat, do me a favor, and this is for all of you guys. And thank you to everyone who's done this already. I really appreciate it. It actually helps a lot. Go to the community tab, my YouTube page. Can you write in that suggestion? I have a post there asking what I should be drawing in 2025. Can you actually put that suggestion in there for me, my friend? It would actually help a lot. Because I actually really love that idea. Ace Ventura. That'd be fun. I'd actually really enjoy doing that one. Ace Ventura. So. Looks like Dopo Orochi from Baki with a pipe. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that in anime. But I will take your word for it, my friend. As long as it looks cool. You said it looks very cool, but there you go. Have I drawn Sonic the Hedgehog before? Multiple times. If you Googled Sonic the Hedgehog box office artist, you'll see I did 2 drawings of Sonic the Hedgehog. One more team drawing, and then I have one that was a smaller drawing. And I remember when I did that drawing, it was live like this. It was live like this, and I was out of time that day, if I remember correctly. I had to go somewhere, so it was a very quick drawing, but a very effective drawing at the same time. A lot of you guys really like that drawing, so I appreciate that, guys. So there you go. Echo says, "How about Captain Mizuki from One Punch Man?" I'm not familiar with the character. Well, let me take a look here. Captain Mizuki. Okay. Oh, because we were talking about the muscular characters. Cool character. Very, very cool character. Jose's watching this on the big screen. Oh my gosh, you're gonna see all my wrinkles and all the stuff in my eyes. Good morning, my friend. There you go. It's 5:41 a.m. Jose is watching me in HD. There you go. Well, good morning to you, Jose. Good morning. Well, I'm not sure what time of day it is for you guys. Right now, for me, it is 5:42 in the a.m.s. 5:42 in the morning. Why am I streaming at this time? It's because it's the best time for me to stream, to be honest. I like to take the day to do more like administrative work or coloring, or having the freedom to go to like a coffee shop and work if I really need to, just to get some solid work done. So today, guys, my goal is to get that website up. Oh my gosh. My apologies, guys. A lot of you actually went to the website to support me, and I really do appreciate that. Thank you guys so much. And again, my apologies that I have not had the time to fix it. Again, returning to a one-man show for now. I do see, and again, I can be real with you guys. We're all buddies here. I do see where once things start rolling again, where the if I were to hire people again, where I would allocate those resources to. Like, for sure, probably the number one thing would be a colorist, But again, I don't want to hire anyone, because I hired people before, guys. I don't want to hire anyone until I know I can comfortably cover their salary for a year. And I probably could right now, but at the same time, I don't want to waste money. So I don't want to have someone commit for a year, find out 6 months later that this just isn't working, and and be stuck paying a person the salary for that much time, which has happened before. Again, nothing against the people that happened to, but that has happened before. And me being the loyal guy I am, I'm not going to fire anybody. I'd wait out their contract. But I could see that probably the number one hire I'm going to do is a colorist, second, an editor. Well, actually, no, you know what? I take that back. I'll probably do the editor first. I would probably hire an editor first. I actually had people who were saying they would like to edit for me for free. I just don't feel comfortable doing that. Also, if I did have an editor, I want them to be someone local so that I could actually go and talk to them and make changes, no problem. It's very hard to do that remotely, So it's one of those things. You gotta work it out. But for now, still a one-man show for now, And then I, definitely need someone to run the website. Definitely need someone to fulfill orders, like all that. There's lots. Again, guys, running a business is not. It's not easy. It's definitely not easy. But it's part of the game. It's part of the game. And again, as artists, we wish we could just draw the whole time and that's it. No, you got stuff to do. You got lots of stuff to do, my friends. Lots of stuff. Nerolyn says, wow, amazing. Thank you, my friend. Oh, one second, guys. Let me just change the battery on my top camera here. My top camera, I can't get the battery out for some reason. I have to slap it. I don't think that can be good for a camera when you keep slapping it. Can't be good for the camera, can it? It's my fault. I forgot to plug it in. So just bear with me for a second, my friends. Just getting my second angle going here. Okay, so MMA Panda wants me to draw Sesame Street in the Marvel style. Definitely something I've been thinking about for the longest time. Lamari wants me to draw the Heart Foundation. I would love to draw the Heart Foundation. And I would do the full Heart Foundation too. I would draw, including Brian Pillman in there. Of course, Bret Hart, Jim the Anvil Neidhart, the British Bulldog, Brian Pillman, Owen Hart, of course. Yeah, I would love to do a Heart Foundation piece for sure. I'd love to do a DX piece, I mentioned before, if you guys saw my wrestling video, I mentioned in there, or at least that was in the captions. Last year I was planning on, well, it wasn't last year, but the year before, I was planning on doing just a wrestling drawing channel. And if it goes well, if you guys enjoy it, I might still end up doing that. like just a dedicated channel for wrestling drawings. Like I do have one completed drawing that I have never edited the video, and this was when I did this video, it was like, oh my gosh, it must have been 2020, something like that when I did it. So 5 years ago, can you believe that? 5 years ago, and what I did was I took 10 Attitude Wrestlers and mashed them up together. I took 10 Attitude Era wrestlers and mashed them up together. You'll probably see that a little later on. Maybe I'll just throw it into another video that I do. If I do more like an Attitude Era themed video, I can throw that in as a throw in. We got 2 words for you. Please subscribe. There you go. Thank you, Knuckle Sandwich. I was watching on a 55-inch TV. I'm too big there, man. It's too big. I should shrink my video now. I kind of want to shrink my video because Knuckle Sandwich want me. There you go. There you go, Knuckle Sandwich. Very small. Very, very small. Knuckle Sandwich is watching me on the TV. It was way too big. Let's see here. 6:42 in the Philippines, in the PM. That's correct. Okay, let me work a little bit more on the Popeye face here. We got 30 to 5 minutes left to go on Popeye. Like I didn't feel like I needed a full hour on Popeye, but I want to give him some stubble. Let's see. BTAS for life, watching you draw in 4K. 4K. I'm not even filming in 4K, so it must be blurry. Knuckle Sandwich zoomed in. What a guy. What a guy. Lamar says Heart Foundation or the Ministry of Darkness. Yes, for sure. Maybe I'll do one for the #1 streamer podcast, wrestling podcast. That's the Undertaker's podcast. I could draw the BSK. That would be a lot of fun. So limited possibilities. But again, guys, this isn't a wrestling show here, so I apologize to those who aren't wrestling fans if I go off tangent just for a little bit. So let me ask you this, guys, then. What movies are you looking forward to for 2025? Okay, so we should be having a way better year for comic book movies this year. Of course, the #1 and most anticipated is Superman. Right now, after that trailer just got pumped up a lot of people. It did, right? Say what you will about the the costume. Me personally, I do prefer the Henry Cavill costume, and we've talked about on the stream earlier. But in terms of interest right now, it's the #1 most anticipated movie for most people, according to IMDb and Fandango, which is great to see. So, and it's James Gunn, so it's gonna be good, man. Like even his movies that bombed, like let's admit, the Suicide Squad did not do well at the box office, but a lot of people liked that movie. Considered it a great movie, so I'm sure it will be a great movie. I think. I say I'm sure. We don't know. We have no idea if it's going to be a great movie or not. So looking forward to that. In February, of course, we got Captain America in February. And we'll see, man. We'll see. The buzz is I don't feel the buzz at all for that movie. Do you? Do you feel the buzz for Captain America, Brave New World? Do you feel the buzz? Like, for me, the buzz is seeing Seth Rollins in that movie. Let's see here. Knuckle Sandwich says, classic WWF versus WCW dream matchups. Man, maybe I should just turn this to a wrestling channel. What do you guys think? Just turn to a wrestling channel. No. If I did a wrestling channel, I'd definitely make a new channel for it. I wouldn't, because for sure, I pretty much guarantee like 2/3 of my subscribers are not wrestling fans. So, well, I won't guarantee that. Like, I don't know for sure, but I know a lot aren't. So. Okay, let me just do a quick erasing, guys. So when I do the erasing, it's so I can see, because sometimes the pencil lines, I can't see what's underneath here. So part of me wants to go and refine the face just a little bit more. Popeye the Sailor Man, he lives with a frying pan. Let's see here. Pintarov sent me a lot of emojis. There you go. All right. And you got to do an extensive background check. Okay, that was when we were talking about hiring people. But in terms of movies, so Captain America, Brave New World, give me an excuse to do a Seth Rollins piece. But again, I do not feel the hype for this movie. I don't know, man. Like the Red Hulk looks cool and all, but I don't know. Just for me, it's not there. Let's see here. Suicide Squad movie also released during pandemic. That is true. That is very true. So. We'll cut it a little bit of slack, that movie. So that, of course, Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts looks amazing. A lot of good buzz about Thunderbolts. I feel way more buzz about Thunderbolts than I do for Captain America. So. Let's see here. Razvan is looking forward to the werewolf movie. Okunloye would like to see Blue Beetle. Like me draw Blue Beetle, you mean? I have. Actually, if you go watch that if you look up box office artist Blue Beetle, you would see where I drew a Blue Beetle piece and then I gave it to the director of Blue Beetle. And he was really nice. Nice guy. There was rumors he was going to be a part of Transformers, but I don't know what happened to that. Not sure what happened there. So, good to see you, Care Bear. Good to see you, my friend. He's playing Street Fighter 6. Be nifty to see a piece where you draw fighting game wrestlers. Oh yeah, that'd be interesting. Blue Beetlejuice. I thought of that. I have thought of that mashup before. They're not gonna say how much I have. Good morning, Tony. Good morning. 100% a new channel for these topic subjects. I probably won't be there. I totally understand. Well, that's why you make a new channel, because people who have subscribed to my channel, they subscribe for a certain reason, and as much as you would like your audience to say. Mainly, it's more for vanity reasons, right? Just to say you got a million subscribed channel and having to start from scratch again with a new channel. But at the same time, it's not what the audience subscribed for, right? It's like I clickbaited the whole audience, you know? So down to 27 minutes here, guys. Just working on the rendering of this Popeye here. There you go. So draw Spider-Man across the Spider-Verse. Wait, what happened to that movie, man? That movie was supposed to come out last year. I think they pushed it to 2027, and then there's all this controversy with the guy who voices Miles Morales now, and that turned into a mess. And we'll see what happens. I'm sure that the movie itself, for sure, it's gonna be fantastic. We're all excited for that movie, but where is it? It was supposed to be here by now. Give it to me. Give it to me now. But yep, and of course, Fantastic Four. Excited for Fantastic Four. I will admit to you guys, though, and I said this yesterday, actually, past few streams, I really like the Marvel Rivals version of. I like that outfit better. I'll be honest. Now, okay, of course, they're going for a classic look, which they always do. Kevin Feige always goes for the classic look of characters. Like, I think I mentioned this to you before. I am friends with a lot of the Marvel concept artists, the artists that work on the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and one of my good friend Andy Parks has told me, like, one of the I don't think it was Andy, it was Anthony Francisco. He doesn't work for Marvel anymore. He's doing his own thing now. Super proud of him, and I actually can't wait. I hope I get to see him this year. But he was telling me what Kevin told the artist was, whenever they're designing these characters, they can add as much detail as they want to the costumes itself. But at the end of the day, if you squint your eyes or turn that character really small, does it feel like it's comic book equivalent? That's what he suggested they do. You know? And I actually think that's really a good way of approaching that. So. So that's why a lot of the characters, they feel classic, because that's what they're trying to achieve, and they definitely did achieve it for sure. Now, will this up to will the Russos and Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans, will they be able to quote unquote reheat? Because I'll be honest too, I did see a huge fall off in my channel, and mainly. And interest when I do Marvel videos, because I really believe, in part because Marvel is not as hot as it used to be. Right before, like every movie, that buzz was just there. Every movie. Now, not so much anymore. But maybe this year will change that. Maybe their focus, quality over quantity now, will change all of that. Well, we'll see. Superbat said, I don't know if you ever drew Mortal Kombat. I haven't watched every episode you have yet. I have a lot of episodes, so don't feel bad about that. A lot of episodes. Over 1,000 videos, man. So you better catch up. But in terms of... I forgot what I was talking about. In terms of Mortal Kombat, first of all, yes, I have drawn Mortal Kombat before. Again, just Google James Ray's Mortal Kombat. You'll see one. Again, it was a Marvel style video I did years ago. but definitely a lot of fun. I would like to do one with more of the newer characters, but it was very nostalgic. It was like the first Mortal Kombat. That's what I was going for there. 22 minutes. I'm taking my sweet time with this one. Strongman says, I hope Marvel makes a comeback. Yeah, we'll see. More for personal reasons, you know. So we got those movies coming out. And any other comic book movies that I'm missing here, guys? That are movies? Movies, okay. So I'm not talking about Daredevil. I'm not talking about like TV shows, but in terms of movies, were there any other movies that I'm missing on the comic book side? But maybe I should try my hand at doing, just doing simple ones. Like I could do a Falcon and Red Hulk piece. I could do that, just to change things up from the, from these guys. Like, I could do that. Why not, right? Strongman, I says, well, what do you think about redesigning public domain superheroes? I've been talking about that for a while now. And that's definitely something I want to delve into this coming year. So that's coming, my friends. That's coming. But the thing is with the public domain superheroes is that they're not well known. So even if I were to do those public domain superheroes, I would need to do like a lot of explaining. The whole fun part about doing public domain characters is that there's a recognizability to them. So, for example, if you were to do like the MonsterVerse, like everybody knows Dracula, everybody knows Frankenstein, everybody knows Winnie the Pooh, right? So there's that that's the whole point. There's that recognition factor. Everybody knows Mickey Mouse. Now, even though it's the Steamboat Willie version, everybody still knows Mickey Mouse, and you can call him Mickey Mouse. It's just the Steamboat Willie Mickey Mouse, right? So that's the whole point. But some of these, because I looked it up. I'll be honest. I looked it up. If I were to do one, I would do one that has a name that's kind of similar to a well-known name. I remember looking up public domain characters, and there were a few there. I can't remember off the top of my head. There were a few there, superheroes that had names that were very similar to recognizable. I forgot if it was like actual heroes or recognizable names. But again, the whole point to that is that there's a or else why not just create a superhero that's similar to Captain America or to Iron Man? Just change up the design, change up the origin story, make it different. Make it your own. Again, call it something else, right? But the whole point to using the public domain is the familiarity with the characters, right? So, well, I'm not saying that's the whole point. That's why they made public domain, but for someone to actually take that time investment to do that, because there's a lot of, like, for example, there's those Archie superheroes, like they have their own Avengers type, and I believe they're all in the public domain. They're all the Charleston characters, if I'm not mistaken. So, Syrup, I was going to watch everything. I appreciate that, my friend. There you go. Daredevil is one with her. Yes, that's right. They do have a Daredevil. I saw that too, Knuckle Sandwich. I saw that one too. Yeah. So if you guys just look up public domain superheroes, and I'll make me a little bit bigger. Public domain superheroes, you will see I remember that one. You're right, Knuckle Sandwich. I remember that one. There is one called Daredevil. Now, I can make a character called Daredevil, but I probably can't make him blind. I can't make him a lawyer. Can't do any of that stuff, okay? That's copyrighted. I get sued right away. You'd get sued right away. But I can make a character named Daredevil just to pick it up and then make something cool out of it. So James Ray says Daredevil. Yes. But he can't look anything or feel anything like Daredevil. So he can't be red. I wouldn't make him red. I wouldn't make him blind. I wouldn't make him do any of that stuff, right? So that's the deal. Any non-Marvel DC comics you would like to see in film? That's a great question. Let me think. Let me think. That's a good question, actually. That's a very good question. Because you say that I go immediately to Image Comics, mainly because that's the most familiar I've been with non-Marvel IP. Oh, let me think about that for a second. I got to think about that. Like, would Wildcats work? Would, and again, guys, going back to the, because that's what I go back to. I go back to the Image days. Would Shadowhawk work? Like, Shadowhawk's more grounded. That's probably like a cheaper one to do, cheaper film to do. They've been trying to do a Spawn one forever, like a new one, forever. Would Savage Dragon work? Hard to say. I don't know. I'm not sure. Popeye the Sailor Man. Exo Manowar, yeah. Well, they did Exo Manowar. Well, you guys know they did Bloodshot. They were hoping to do one, but Bloodshot didn't do that well. And then they tried to do the, Bat in the Sun, that production company. They tried to do Valiant Universe. I think it was Bloodshot Kills the Valiant Universe. That's what they were doing with the guy who played the Green Ranger. They had that, but it was it's made for the internet, so it was very low budget, and they had an Exo Manowar in there, but I'll be honest, he didn't look that great. He did not look that great. Because again, budget wise, that would be a character I would actually like to draw. Exo Manowar. I think I could have a lot of fun with that one. Again, that's something I could do on stream here. So. I have 14 minutes left, guys. I've been taking my sweet time with this Popeye here, guys. Sweet time. $13 minutes left. Shadow Man. There you go. Thundercats live action. Will it work? Would it look like cats? Again, anything would work with the right story. But the moment, a lot of those cartoon properties, you feel the budget, right? You feel the budget of those movies. Like how much would again, it's not like it's my money or anything. But how much would a Silverhawks movie cost, Like, there's a reason why. Have you heard these rumors about He-Man? The He-Man movie they're doing? So they are doing a He-Man movie. Part of the movie, they're changing his origin story. Have you guys heard about that? They are changing He-Man's origin story. It's like he was a guy on Earth. Now, if I remember correctly, I heard John Campia talking about this. He's a guy on Earth. This was a story that they're trying to cook up, and I think just to get it grounded a little bit more, to get us more involved with Prince Adam. Like he was on Earth, he didn't know he was a prince. Also to save some money, so it's not all on Eternia. You know, and then later he finds out that he's this prince. You know, one of those classic type stories, right? I heard that's what they're going for now. Interesting. Interesting. Again, you got to see it play it out. You know, I don't want to poo-poo it until I see it. I don't want to poo-poo the idea. Because sometimes what we think is bad ideas turn out to be a pretty good idea. I didn't think the Lego movie was going to be any good, but was he right? You know? But you don't realize how many people want to make movies, right? Because, you know, you understand how long it takes for somebody to actually go ahead and write a script. It takes them months of their life, right? And then, because I have a friend who sold a few pitches before, and he was telling me he went into a producer's office. And he had walls and walls and walls of scripts. Like, everybody wants to be a Hollywood scriptwriter. Everybody does. Everybody wants to go and get their movie made. But just because you spend like a year on a script does not mean it's going to be, number one, it does not mean it will ever be turned into a movie, even if you do option it. So what optioning means, like a studio would come and pay you a little bit of money and to hold the option to make it a movie one of these days. And if they do make a movie, you get more money. That's usually what happens. My friend has sold, has had a few properties optioned before. And it's definitely a very, very interesting process, the optioning part. But, like thousands of scripts, because everybody wants to do it. So, and it's sad in a way, because some of these people spend like years of their life trying to write this script, and it just kind of sits behind the executive. There, it's just there. We'll never see the light of day. It's hard, because everybody wants to do it. Everybody wants to do it. And in essence, same today, trying to be a social media star. Why? Everybody wants to do it. Everybody. Every kid wants to do it. Now every adult wants to do it. I have 8 minutes left on this Popeye here, by the way, guys. So, that's the unfortunate part. But I forgot what we were talking about. So we were talking about IPs that they would make movies of. So of course, I would love to see any one of my childhood cartoons come to life. But not all of them. Even so, I'm thinking to myself, what a Centurions. That was one of my favorite cartoons growing up. Centurions. I had some of the toys. Would that work today? I don't know. I don't know if it would. It's pretty much just these soldiers in mech suits, right? That's all it is. Though the villain was cool. More than drawing the actual Centurion team themselves, I would actually like to draw the villain of Centurions more. That guy who's like half cyborg. Yeah, the red guy and the blue guy. I like off the top of my head, I forgot their names, but the red guy and the blue guy. Okay, we're coming down to this, guys. The Popeye is almost done. Though, you know, I would like it to be a bit more bulky. So, Archer and Armstrong. Sewer Bats. I don't know if Dino Riders and Marvel Style will work. I just throw it out there. Yeah, a lot of people have suggested Dino Riders. I'm just going to see if I can make him just a little bit more bulky than he is. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. There you go. Something like that. Something like that. Okay. And just add, because, you know, I have 6 minutes here, so. Does he have something on his hat? I don't know. Sir Bat, I'm not familiar with that character. I'm gonna check this character that Sewer Bat is suggesting. Let me see this. You better not give me a virus on my computer there, Sewer Bat. Let's see. Oh, it's a comic strip created by cartoonist Apollonio Paul Medina Jr. It's about Manila community of mostly obese people. I don't know if I can do this. It'd be hilarious. Yeah, maybe not. You know, it's funny because you know, like Filipinos, especially you know, lolas and lolos, like the grandparents, they have no chill, right? They have no problem going up to you, say to your face, "Hey man, you're fat. You're fat. You're fat. What happened?" I get that all the time from my in-laws and stuff. Like, what happened to you? But it's just the way they talk. They don't do it in an insulting way or a shaming way. They just do it like, you know, "Are you okay?" You know. Now, some might take that as insulting or shaming. But they don't mean to do it. It's just like regular conversation. Some they're just impressed you are able to get fat. Like some don't have food, you know. They're like, "How'd you do that?" But definitely not something you don't see here, and you know, definitely not as accepted, that kind of talk. So. All right, guys, we're going to move on to olive oil with 3 minutes to spare, baby. 3 minutes to spare. Strongman says He-Man is better than Conan. Okay, to each his own. I might agree with that. Let's see. Matt Tackle heard about the He-Man origin change. Yeah, that's weird. Some great cartoons should stay animated, like Freakazoid, right? You guys want me to draw a Freakazoid? So I'm going to reset this. We're going to do... I probably don't need 30 minutes for olive oil, but well, I'll give myself 30 minutes. And then we'll go to Bluto, okay? Let's see. BTAS for Life says Star Trek The Next Generation. Maybe for sure. Jesus, good to see you. I'm doing well, man. Thanks for being here. Super, I made you laugh. There you go. Oh boy. That's how it is, my friends. That's how it is. Have I tried a DC style video? Yeah. Again, guys, it's all marketing. Again, if this James Gunn DC universe hits, I'm changing all the names of these to DC style. That's what I'm doing. I'm changing all the names of my videos to DC style. There you go. I've never watched Star Trek the original series. Is it worth watching? I just can't. To be honest, I've only caught a few episodes. They're fun. They're good episodes, but it's up to you. Aeroscope says Popeye have a tattoo on his forearm. I think he does. I think you're absolutely right. I don't see this Popeye. I think it's an anchor, right? Don't write in Popeye arm tattoo. It's just people putting Popeye on their arms. Popeye forearm. Yeah, so it's maybe I could do it like this. Yeah, you won't be able to see it that well, but it's an anchor, right? It's an anchor. Yeah, you won't be able to see it that well. That's okay. Maybe I should do it in white. There you go. When will I draw Danielle? Denial? Says, when will you draw Red Hulk Harrison Ford? Probably sooner than later. But that is on the docket. Freakazoid might work, Sir Bat. So can you do me a favor? Freakazoid, go ahead and put that in the Marvel style suggestions. That would be great. Olive oil Popeye. Okay, so there's leeway to do what I want with olive oil here. So let's go ahead and start that off. Hello, Asano. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Hi, Curly. Good morning. You're always up early, Curly. It is, I know you're the same time zone as me, so 6:30 in the morning. Good morning. I'm trying to slim her down a little bit. She's had a sandwich. There you go. What are my thoughts on Judge Dredd? Not much thoughts on Judge Dredd. I think I only do. To be honest, I think I've only watched the Sylvester Stallone version of Judge Dredd. That's the only one I watched. Because I heard the Carl Urban version was amazing. That movie, even though it didn't do the best at the box office, I heard that it was really good. So again, to each his own. Yes, of course, Curly. Thank you so much, and you're an amazing artist yourself. There you go. Jesus asked me, "What brush pens and markers do you use to match the dark ink levels of the microns?" So. Only two match it, and because they're both from Micron, that's why, or both from Sakura. Okay, that I find anyway. If you find another alternative, because one's easy to find, one's not. Okay, the easy one to find is this one here, the brush pen, the Sigma B brush pen. These are easy to find. I can get these in Michaels no problem. These pens here, so these definitely match the color of the Microns. And then this guy here, the permopaque markers. These are fantastic, but I cannot find these in bulk. I can only find them, like I can find them in a pack with a blue, a red, and a white, but who uses the blue, the red, and the white? I only use the black one. They don't sell them individually. Now, before, when I was sponsored by Micron, or by Sakura, they actually sent me boxes of that stuff, which was fantastic, but I'm not sponsored by them anymore. So, I'm having a hard time finding it, you know? I think you could get it on Amazon, but they're not the cheapest thing in the world to get at the same time, but they do match. They do match, so. Good morning, Scorpio 78. Good morning, my friend. Yeah. Now, Fist of the North. Asana wants me to draw Fist of the North Star. Right? Something like that. That's okay. I think that's good enough. Just erase it just to make sure. Again, I told you olive oil won't take long. She definitely won't take long. You know what? Echo says, do you sometimes look at the art posted in the Artist Alley tab of the Discord server? I have been. I haven't looked at it the past few days, so if we have time on the stream, maybe we'll take a quick look. But I will scan it first just to make sure there's nothing. Because if there's a lot of swearing in there or anything like that right now, I won't show it live. But or nothing kid. Make sure everything's kid friendly in there. Because I used to do that. If you guys remember, that's the one thing we used to do on the streams. At the end, we would go see what you guys were working on while I was streaming. And I told you to post it in the Discord. Because that's one thing I always say whenever I'm streaming, guys. And again, totally up to you how you want to use your time. But I would suggest while I'm drawing, you might as well draw. Too, you might as well do your thing. You could draw what I'm drawing, or you could draw your own thing. Totally up to you. So we'll take a look, okay? But also that depending on how much time I have. Okay, so far so good. We're doing good for time here. It's around 6:30. 6:30 right now. So we are going to spend the rest of the time on the Bluto here. But you can see olive oil. Well, what a long neck. Olive oil has. What a long neck. Yep. Nickel Sandwich just finished the drawing. You need to take a break. Take a break, my friend. Well deserved. And share with me your drawing, my friend. I'd love to see it. Share with me the drawing that you were working on. I think I forgot to mention at the beginning of the stream, if you guys want to draw your version of Popeye, whether that means you were following along when I was drawing here today, or you were, you have your own version that you would like to share, again, put it up in the Discord, okay? Put it up in the Discord. I'd love to see it. As I finish up this olive oil here. There you go. Echo says, I wonder why Popeye's restaurant doesn't have any spinach in it. You know, I got flagged in my original Popeyes video. Have you guys seen that original Popeyes video I did? I got a copyright claim on it because I included that clip from the Canadian Family Feud, where the question was, what's Popeye's favorite food? And the girl clicks it and very confidently says, chicken! It was one of the funniest clips because she was so confident because she was thinking Popeye's chicken. But it ended up she got I think she got like a sponsorship from Popeye after that, and they got like $10,000 worth of free Popeyes at the same time, right? So, so they lost, but they actually won, you know. Let's see here. DFP Studio says, what were Olive Oil's superpower if she was in Marvel? I could imagine her like a Mr. Fantastic. Stretchy. There you go. Press Scorpio just drew Skeletor and his henchman. You know what? Put that in the chat. Or put that in the Discord. because that might be a drawing I do sooner than later. Skeletor with his henchmen. I might be doing that sooner than later. So, and I would like to include your drawing as well in that one. So, Ace Aino says, how can we share our draws? Join the Discord. There should be a link in the description of this video. Go ahead and join the Discord. There you go. Kevin likes the Popeye. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. Could be owned by Bluto. Okay, speaking of Bluto, why don't we go ahead and draw Bluto right now? So back here, this will be Bluto, okay? So like I said, olive oil didn't take long at all. Close to 30 minutes, like more like 5 minutes. So why don't we go ahead and we're going to draw Bluto here. Let me just pull up. So the Bluto reference. What's my favorite Marvel character? I always said Wolverine. Wolverine's probably one of my favorites. Wolverine, Batman, very boring, but it's boring for a reason. Like everybody kind of loves those characters, right? So. Let's see here. Get some Bluto reference here, guys. Bluto. Well, you tell me. Is it Bluto or Brutus? I don't know. I would pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today, Kevin says. Oh, okay. Just give me a second here, guys. Okay, here we go. You guys ready? Again, I'm gonna change the timer, and we could go for 1 hour, I think. I don't think it's going to take 1 hour. It might. It'll definitely take longer than olive oil did. Let's see here. Your Popeye reminds me of the Absorbing Man. Okay. Animation Pro wants Deadpool versus Batman. Because we were doing a thing years ago. Where I would pit. Oh, and we called it the box office brawl, which is always a lot of fun. But we would pit characters against each other, and then I would actually go ahead and draw a battle. I was, like we're doing now, just trying to do daily videos. But the fun part of those videos was I got my friends who actually had some association with those characters, actually give me their opinion on who would win that fight. So the first one I did was with the Hulk and God of War. And I got my friend Andy Park, who's worked on both franchises, to talk about it. And that one was funny because originally I wanted to do Thanos versus Kratos. But I drew the wrong character. It was my own fault. I drew the wrong character. I drew the wrong character. Bluto's name was changed to Brutus. Brutus for copyright reasons. Oh, really, Kevin? Okay, there you go. So, I totally forgot what I was talking about, guys. I started reading the chat, and I totally forgot what I was talking about, but that happens. So today, guys, again, I promised this yesterday, but today we will do the poll, okay? I really, really want to do the poll of what we're going to draw tomorrow. In fact, when we do that, I'm actually going to set up the poll live on stream here today to get your guys' suggestions. So for you guys watching right now, it looks like about 84 across all platforms. I'm going to ask you guys in the chat right now, give me a suggestion of what we are going to draw tomorrow. And I will take my three favorite. I'll take my three favorite, and then we're going to have a poll, all right? Which one is the public domain, Brutus or Bluto? I would assume, since Kevin says Bluto's name was changed for Brutus because of copyright, I would assume that is Bluto. That was that technically is public domain. Even if it was for copyright reasons, that means the other Bluto name was, that's got to be in the public domain now too. So, okay, so let me know, guys. Let me go right now. Everybody watching right now, give me a suggestion of what to draw tomorrow. And, by the way, Knuckle Sandwich, don't say your commission because we will get to that tomorrow. I'm talking about something else, like what else we could draw the next day. So today's video, by the way, guys, like I like to drop a video every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and the occasional Sunday videos. Like I have been dropping a video on Sunday every week. I might discontinue that. I might, mainly because those videos they take a long time to produce and they don't get that many views. So it's like, if anything, I'm gonna change. It's like either I'm gonna do like one of these videos up there instead. But it all depends on when I edit it, so. So I have a video that's going to come out later today, so probably in the afternoon, guys. So one in the afternoon, probably around, I'm hoping around 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. Hopefully around 12 o'clock. So, oops. 1 second, guys. One second, my friends. I had someone calling me. Just give me a second, guys. Hopefully 12 o'clock. So today's video will be Invincible. Today's video will be Invincible. Okay, so Invincible. If you've been following me on, me on Instagram, I actually put up a little sneak peek of that earlier, and I have everything for that video. It's just not edited, so I am hoping to have that up. Hopefully lunchtime. We'll see. Maybe lunchtime. Maybe lunchtime. Oh, guys, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. You know, I see food and I kind of want to eat. You know, like I know here Starbucks has this great waffle. Looks so good, but I'm on a diet, guys. Okay, so so far and so far we got. Let me write these down. I'm gonna forget, guys. I ain't gonna forget. I gotta work on my memory here. But in the meantime, okay, let me write these down. Okay, so far, so we have Ace Ventura. Would be hilarious. We have Homer's ugly car. A car that's from the Sewer Bats. One of the Sewer Bats. We have Freakazoid. We have Jesus and Heath saying gargoyles. Yeah, I haven't done gargoyles yet. Like I did do one Goliath head on a sketch cover before, but I haven't done the team yet. So from Jesus and Heath. Kevin wants Black Star. Sorry, Strongman wants Public Domain Heroes. Actually, get specific there, Strongman. Which one's in the public domain? Let's do that, okay? Yeah, right back. Asana wants Doomslayer. Jesus wants Teen Titans from the original anime show. I actually did that before. I've done that before, so we probably won't do that. Okay, Kevin wants Gem and the Holograms. B says, I'm eating a waffle. Yummy, yummy. B's my #1 fan. There you go. Okay. Strongman says Invincible is one of the best comics ever. So great. So yeah, well, hopefully you'll like the video. So it's coming out a little bit later on. Let's see here. I did draw 30-30 yesterday for Scorpio. We did that yesterday. Okay, yesterday's stream. Go check that out. I drew Brave Star in 30-30 yesterday. So, Acedos says draw Cthulhu. I probably won't do that one. I'll be honest. It's not one I'm interested in drawing in. So, Black Terror, Miss Furia, Strongman. Big Red Videos wants Pinocchio. Oh, Pinocchio. That's an interesting one. See, now that's a public domain. Pinocchio is public domain. Oh yeah, Care Bear is a Freakazoid. That's right, Care Bear. Thank you for reminding me. Both of you are regulars, by the way. So. Rated R Zombie wants The Walking Dead. Nydia wants Red Hood. Okay, I'll take a break from that for now. Let's get back to this Bluto here. I'm smiling like Bluto. Care Bear would suggest something from Filipino superheroes or one from webcomics. Again, guys, I did do that Mars Ravello one, but if you have another superhero you think I should do, Philippines, I'm open to it. So with your suggestions, guys, I'm gonna take the ones I like. Not that I don't like all of them, I do like them, but one I actually feel like drawing at the moment. Okay, so I'm gonna take, I think 3 or 4. And then have you guys vote. Maybe 4, okay? And have you guys vote, okay? And before this stream ends, we will put up that poll. Okay, so you guys can do that. All right. Solo leveling. What's that, Heath? I've never heard. I'm not sure of that. All right. Okay. RoboCop. Asada wants RoboCop. Oh, you know what? I'm not checking the restream. I gotta get to the other platforms. Was there from the other platforms? No, not really. Mostly YouTube. What's an anime? There you go. Invincible Spider-Man and Batman crossover drawing. That would be cool. Again, probably not an Invincible one, just because we actually have an Invincible video coming out today, so. Good day, Joseph. Good to see you. Draw Jin Woo. Who's Jin Woo? Who's that? Okay. From. Oh, solo leveling. Okay, that's what you're talking about. That's what you're talking about. Okay. Solo leveling. Sung Jin Woo. That's cool though. I won't lie. That is a cool looking character. Okay, so keep the suggestions coming, guys. I'll go back in the chat and take a look. I do need to make some leeway on this Bluto though, because we do want to finish off. Futurama, that's a great idea. I have not done that yet. So I think I will off the bat say we'll probably not do something anime related tomorrow. Again, I'm not saying we'll never do that. We'll probably do another one a little bit later on, but I'm thinking probably tomorrow not an anime inspired one. No, this character is really cool though. The solo leveling, that's actually a really cool character. Yeah, you could get more than one super bet. All of you could definitely give me as many suggestions as you want. I'm pretty open right now. What we're gonna do tomorrow. He's suggesting Spawn. Maybe not Spawn. I've drawn Spawn many, many times on this channel. Jesus says John Wick, or John Wick with Shadow. Again, that's one of the ones I was actually thinking about. I was thinking about doing John Wick and Kane. Probably the four, right? So I would do John Wick, Kane. Who's Lawrence Fishburne's character again? Forgot his name. And the manager of the Continental, what was his name? That would be cool, right? I can write that down. John Wick, Kane, oh, someone says the Phantom. The Bowery King. That's it. Bowery King. Okay, let's get back to this blue, guys. I gotta finish this drawing. Meow, 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 meow. Okay, guys, just give me 1 second here, guys. Okay, my audio's gonna go off for a tiny bit. Okay, talk amongst yourselves. Give me ideas. I'll be right back. Okay, be right back. Okay, I am back, my friends. I am back. Thank you for your patience as we are trying to finish off this Bluto here. Bluto, and thank you for your suggestions. Kevin wants Dart from Atari Force. That's an interesting one. Okay. Bowery King, thank you very much, Echo. Bowery King. Green Hornet. Have I done Kratos? I have. Actually, yes, I've done it many times. Kratos. Let's see. What's it called? James Bond. You know, James Bond would be one of those. You know how I used to do those from name drawings, but then they turned out to be like all the actors playing that character? James Bond would be perfect for that. Yeah, do one like that where, you know, it's James Bond. Yes, James Bond. Which James Bond, though, my friend? Let me ask you that. Which James Bond? Oh, no, that's okay, Heath. No problem. No worries. But I also did, like, I have done a God of War piece as well. So... Martial Law by Pat Mills. I haven't heard of that, actually. Okay, so thank you guys for the awesome suggestions. Okay, so right now, I will tell you what I'm leaning towards. And again, I'm open to more suggestions. Okay, so guys, you know, if you have more suggestions of what we're going to draw tomorrow. Looking at these, Ace Ventura is great. I could possibly do that. Maybe not Homer's Ugly Car tomorrow, but Freakazoid sounds like fun. Gargoyle sounds like fun. Like well, I'd say it sounds like fun as a possibility. We got Black Star, old school Black Star. That's cool. I'll admit to you guys, I don't think I've ever seen this cartoon, Black Star. Though it would be cool to draw him riding a dragon. Won't lie. The Professional. That'd be interesting. The Professional. Leon the Professional. And Natalie Portman as a kid. And Matilda. I actually like Matilda. You guys like Matilda? That was a fun movie. I remember I was watching that with my nephew, and then my nephew's like, "Oh man, I wish I had that power." And I was like, "Who would you use it on? My parents? Why? They make me wash the dishes." I don't think that's the point, but it's more. Yeah. So anyway, Doraemon. That's funny. That's a good one. Popeye really ate his spinach. Yep. I'm gonna write that down. The Doraemon. Optimus Prime night mode with a sword and shield. Draw with Janine. You know, probably not tomorrow, but one thing I do have. My brother-in-law. He got me this amazing statue of Optimus Prime and who was the other guy? And they combined together the robots. I still to this day have not put that together. Because my intention was to actually put it together and then draw it. Now, I don't know who'd be interested in that because, you know, nobody... Who likes the Bayverse characters these days, right? But I think it might still be a fun exercise to do. So we'll see. Have I done... You said no and anime. Have I done any Dragon Ball Z characters? Again, yeah, I have. Actually, if you put... those are some of my more popular videos, actually, the Dragon Ball Z. Like, the more the Super Saiyan stuff. I do a lot of Super Saiyan stuff there, so you can check that out, Heath, as well, okay? Strongman only knows Daniel Craig. Well, well, I don't blame you. Those are the most recent ones, right? Yep, Goku and Broly have been drawn. Ghostbusters, maybe. Tekken. I heard about Tekken. Shao Kahn versus Akuma. I might be doing a special Shao Kahn drawing later on. Harry Wu says, do you do any other art besides drawing, like sculpting? Not really. Not really. I'm a one-trick pony here. Like, again, not that I haven't done sculpting before. I have. Like, way back in the day, though. Way back. Like, we're talking college here is the last time I did some sculpting. And it's a lot of fun. Definitely sculpting. Definitely a lot of fun, but it's not my expertise for sure. My take on Greek gods. There you go. Yep. Keen for that Shao Kahn drawing. There you go. Ever done a Gravity Falls piece? I have, Jesus. I have done a Gravity Falls piece. I have. That's actually one of my favorite ones I've done. If you look, one of my favorite Marvel style ones I've done. Go check that out if you can. That's my Gravity Falls. Gravity Falls piece. I think I made his hat too big. It's okay. Monkey Boot Reborn says, great art. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You know what we could do tomorrow? Yeah, like again, and just to switch it up, you know, because you guys know that I'm all about variety in that sense, and we've been doing a lot of cartoons recently. Part of me thinks of doing something a little bit more movie-ish tomorrow. That's what I'm thinking. And with your ideas, because I like that John Wick idea. I do. So a couple of ideas that I kind of like, and forgive me who I don't remember who gave me the idea yesterday. Remember yesterday we had the, or actually I think it was my idea from my friend Henry suggestion because he wanted me to do an Austin Powers piece, but I was suggesting doing the rules instead. So we did Mike Myers from Wayne's World, Mike Myers from Austin Powers, Mike Myers from or Shrek, Mike Myers. And then maybe one more Mike Myers character, maybe him from the Love Guru type thing. Just to change it up a little bit, because so it's not all, old cartoons. Like we've been doing that quite a bit the past few streams. In my mind, that's what I'm thinking. So we could do like a Ace instead of Ace Ventura. We could do a Jim Carrey tribute piece, right? So we could do Ace Ventura. We could do The Mask. Who else? His Dumb and Dumber character, or oh no, we could put Shadow in there. We could put not Shadow. What's he called? I'm sorry, Dr. Robotnik in there. So like a Jim Carrey piece, that'd be fun. What else has Jim Carrey been in? Oh, the Riddler, right? The Riddler. He was the Riddler. The Riddler, Ace Ventura, the Riddler, the Mask, and Dr. Robotnik. I think those would be the four, right? Am I missing a character that he's really, really famous for? Again, not the SNL characters, because everyone knows Fire Marshal Bill and all those guys, but well, not everybody knows, but us old timers, Fire Marshal Bill. Yeah, that actually sounds, that sounds exciting to me. That actually sounds, because it's something a little bit new. Again, I'm not saying that we won't be doing, the Grinch, of course, the Grinch. Of course, the Grinch. Lemony Snicket. Lemony Snicket. Alrighty then. So let me write that down. So I have a feeling we might do an actor tribute piece, Yeah, there are tons here, man. Like I could do like a full, like how we did The Rock. I could do a full piece of Jim Carrey, Kind of makes me want to do those videos. The videos where we did the visual effects and put me in those movies. In living color, yeah. Oh, sorry, SNL. In living color, you're right, Kevin. My bad. My bad. Charlie Chaplin or Robin Williams. Yeah, Robin Williams would be fun too, for sure. Like you got the genie. Mork and Mindy, if we're going to do that, Did you guys see Robin Williams on Whose Line Is It Anyway? Fantastic. One of the best one of the best episodes I've ever seen on Whose Line Is It Anyway. It was the one with Robin Williams on it. It was hilarious. Any of you guys watch Whose Line Is It Anyway? Is it anyway? It's one of my favorites shows of all time. Like I've been watching even before I went to the U.S. So, have I ever drawn Ultraman? I have not. Monkey Reborn, have not. Let me write that down too. Ultraman. So part of me's thinking, guys. So right now, the 3 for sure. That's going to be in the. What's it called? Suggested. Or in the poll. I'm thinking this Jim Carrey one. I'm thinking this John Wick one. And I'm thinking probably the Mike Myers one as well. Whose Line Is It Anyway is an all-time favorite. You see the recent series. Yes, I have. Like, I don't get most of the episodes, though. So the recent series, like, we don't have the CW up here in Canada. So I'm not sure how you watch it, Knuckle Sandwich. So pretty much I'm just watching clips of it. I was able to go to, recently, I went to Whose Live Is It Anyway? For those of you who don't know, a lot of those actors are there. So Greg Proops, Ryan Stiles, Jeff Davis was there, and then the other guy who wasn't on the show, but he's okay. That was a real funny show, though. Oh, Jesus watches it every day. There you go. Okay, guys. Like, if you talk about what I love, absolutely love, those are those are my things: drawing, wrestling, and Whose Line Is It Anyway? Those are my favorite things in the world. Because actually, speaking of which, Knuckle Sandwich, that's what I would do when I would used to, when I'd go to the gym. That would make doing cardio go by so much faster. I would just watch old episodes of Whose Line Is It Anyway, or newer episodes of Whose Line Is It Anyway. Because a lot of them are on YouTube, so I was able to watch a few of them. Actually, no, that's how I watched a lot of them. Now thinking about it. So there you go. Have I drawn Darna or Gundala? I've drawn Darna, not Gundala, I don't think, though. So, Caden says you can do a wrestling photo where there's Canadians like Edge and Bret Hart, or the Hart Foundation. Yeah, absolutely, for sure. We'll do that in the wrestling pool. I'll put up a wrestling pool because we probably will do a wrestling themed drawing sooner than later, guys. Because again, I told you guys I want to do at least 1 or 2 a month. Wrestling drawings. In essence, like wrestling is it is like a real life comic book, at the end of the day. For me, it feels like a real life comic book. So, Cowboy Bebop, yeah, that's a great suggestion as well. Okay, so I'm just we're coming down to it here, guys. I think we're just finishing up here. There's not much extra. Let me actually finish his hat. Have I ever done a solid snake? I have not. I have not. How am I pumping videos out so fast nowadays? Well, you see the quality of these things. So last month, well, what you saw last month, I put out a video every 3 days, every 2 days. A lot of those drawings were from the summer. It was like videos I was intending on releasing. I never released them. So while my hand was healing, I took it as an opportunity to put those videos out. And then last month, my hand was healed enough where I could start trying to draw again. And it felt great. And I had all these drawings done. And, you know, I just made a commitment. Like, could these videos be better planned? And could they be better, you know, edited and stuff? Absolutely, for sure. But I was just like, you know what? I just want to get these out and draw something new and have fun. That was the most important thing. Let's have fun. Okay? And whether everyone who subscribed to me likes it or not, I just want to do what I like doing at this point in time. So doing something like this, I like. Of course, we'll drew The Last Ronin tonight. Fantastic. Let's see here. I wish I could have seen them live. Where did that take place, Jesus? So there's two main shows, and I won't. It's not even you know, like it's not. Like it's technically not associated with Whose Line Is It Anyway, but it's all the actors, right? Or all the performers. So one with Ryan Stiles, Greg Proops, Jeff Davis, and I forgot who the fourth one is, but he wasn't on Whose Line Is It Anyway. But even Laura Hall, who plays the, you know, who does the musical accompaniment, she's on the show as well. She just joined the tour. So the one I watched, they were saying that she just joined the tour, which is awesome. That's called Who's Live Anyway. Look it up. Who's Live Anyway. But they just tour pretty much. I'm not sure where you are, Jesus, but they pretty much just tour Canada and the US. But Who's Live Anyway. Now, Brad Sherwood and Colin Mockery, who I love, they have a two-man show. So it's called Colin and Brad. Colin and Brad. That's another one. I have not seen that show. I'm dying to see that show. Colin and Brad. I had an opportunity a couple years ago, but you know, things didn't work out. Like, I'm dying to see what that show's like. It's called Colin and Brad. And then if you're just into Colin Mockery, he has this interesting show where he joins up with a hypnotist. And what happens is the hypnotist, he hypnotizes the audience members, right? So he hypnotizes like 10 audience members. And then Colin goes in and plays improv games with the audience members. I'm like, that is interesting. I want to take a look at that too. Monkey love the Chainsaw Man art. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed doing that Chainsaw Man. That was a lot of fun. Okay, guys, we're coming down to the end of this. Let me just finish off. I just wanted to know what's on Bluto's hat. What's on your hat, Bluto? Even though I think I drew his hat way too big. He's got nothing on his hat. There you go. Which means I could do this. Let's see if I can fix it. Because it feels way too big. Hat. Let's see if I can fix it. And that's the one thing, guys. You know, most people are. I don't say most people, but a lot of people are scared when it comes to inks that they're gonna make a mistake. Like I made a mistake here. But I also have the confidence because I've done it so long that even if I do make the mistake, I can go ahead and kind of fix it. And then worst comes to worst, I can digitally alter it a bit just to make it look a little bit better. But yeah, that feels a little bit better in terms of size. So we're doing for time here. Okay, guys, we're winding down on the time. So this has been a lot of fun, this stream here today, guys. Thank you so much. Again, guys, I want to be a little bit more prepared next time when I do these streams. I want to, make it a little bit more entertaining. Maybe I should come in here with more topics and have you guys a little bit more involved in the streams too. What do you guys want me to talk about? Let's have some fun. Like I want you to come and be entertained. I want to entertain you every morning. Every mornings, my friends. But I love Whose Line. There you go. I would love to do a Whose Line drawing. I'll be honest. I would love to do a Whose Line drawing. I would love to do. But again, it's just, one of those things where that's not what the audience here came for, So we're pretty much almost done. Like, if anything, I would black out these areas here, but I don't want to, I'll admit, I don't want to waste the ink on my pens. I don't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just outline like this, and I'm going to fill it digitally. So these should be black in here. Something like that, okay? So what, thank you, Heath. Thanks for coming. Take care. So which one am I doing consideration? So we're going to do something a little bit more actor-oriented. I think that's what we're going to do. Okay, so with that in mind, let me do this, okay? You thought of the new Superman? Maybe not the new Superman, not just yet, because I do have a video planned for that one. So chat, I'm just going to move you to the side here. Okay, guys, just give me a second. And I'm going to move this chat over here as well. Okay, so let me also move this over here. Now let's see if this works, my friends. Okay. So I'm going to create a post here. Okay, let me see if I can share this with you guys here. Let me see. I think if I do this, I can share with you. Yes. All right. Okay, you guys ready? Here we go. So, okay, give me, okay, vote. Let's say vote. Which drawing should I do in tomorrow live stream? And I'll put in brackets. That would be January 9th. Okay, and then we're going to do, oh, we should do an image poll, right? Yeah, image polls are better. Okay, hold on. Just give me a second here, guys. Let me download these images first. Okay, so just give me the bear with me, my friends. I'll be honest, guys. I really want to do the Jim Carrey one. It looks like a lot of fun. Okay, let me put this here. Okay, I'll just save the downloads for now. Jim Carrey, Mike Myers, who I'd be happy to do as well. We said John Wick, right? Maybe this one. And let's do, I wanted to do one more. Give me one more, guys. Give me one more. Those are the 3 so far. Homer's ugly car. Schwarzenegger. Maybe not Schwarzenegger. Monkey says, how long I've been drawing? I've been drawing since about 5 a.m. or so. 5:15. Homer's ugly car. Maybe not the ugly car. I want the theme to be the same, so it'll be like me doing an actor tribute. Robin Williams. We got the genie. We have Peter Pan. Mork and Mindy. That'd be interesting. Jacob Fatu. The Bloodline. Okay, so probably nothing wrestling related as much as I'd love to do something wrestling related. Michael Keaton. That's an interesting one. Let me write down Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton characters. Yeah, of course we got Beetlejuice, Batman. That's actually not bad. You got Beetlejuice, Batman, the Vulture, and the one from and that character from the one he won the Oscar for. That's not bad. To be honest, I don't think people will vote for this one. But Michael Keaton. Okay. That's not bad. Okay. I like that. Thank you, Mr. Flaxen Waxen. Okay. So those would be the choices, and we're only doing one, right? So I'm gonna write down. So let me add the pictures first here, guys. I'll add the pictures first, and then you can see. Oh no! Oh, it has to be a JPEG. Okay. Maybe this one. Is it a JPEG? It's a WebP. Yeah, it won't let me do WebPs. Come on, stop giving me WebPs. I want JPEGs. Come on, man. Give me a JPEG. I want a JPEG. Give me a JPEG, guys. JPEG. Or this one. What's with the WebPs? There you go. Michael Keaton. And we were going to do Birdman. That's it, Kevin. That's it. Birdman. Johnny Depp would be a good one too. But who do we see? Mike Myers. We said okay. Michael Keaton. We said Jim Carrey, right? Jim Carrey. Sorry, the images I downloaded they weren't JPEGs. That's why I needed a JPEG. Stop giving me a web piece. They're all web Ps, guys. Oh, files. That's a PNG. Well, let me take a PNG. So One Piece. What's all with the web Ps, guys? Nobody saves as JPEGs anymore? Oh, timer went off. There you go. There's one. And we said John Wick, right? Okay, there you go. Alrighty, let me just load these up, guys, and then I'll have you come in as I write down the options, okay? So we got that one. We have so this will be an interesting poll. It's going to be a very, very interesting poll, guys. Okay, so let me share this with you, and thank you for your patience. So for those of you watching here, okay, so here's the poll. So option 1, Mike Myers characters. So maybe I'll just put what they are. Austin Powers. What's it? Wayne's World. Wayne's World. We said what's it called? Wayne from Wayne's World. I forgot his characters again. Oh, Shrek. My bad. Shrek. Wayne and the Love Guru. And I'll just put Guru, okay? For Jim Carrey, Robotnik, Ace Ventura. Who else? Ace Ventura. The Mask. Okay, I'll put Riddler for now. I might add, you know, we'll see the other characters later. Okay, John Wick. Kane. What was the guy's name again? Winston, right? Winston and then Bowery King, right? Oh, perfect. Seeing if I could get love in there. Ah, there you go. And then for Michael Keaton, we have Batman, Birdman, Beetle, Beetlejuice, and what's the name? Vulture. That's actually a cool one. I like that one. And then I'll say we will focus on a specific actor, an actor, and 4 let me write here. The options. There's tribute. So I have more letters here. Shrek. World and Love Guru. Ains World and Love Guru. Jim Carrey tribute. I can turn this off, by the way. And I guess thank you so much for your suggestions. Let's see if I can put this on a separate line. Jim Carrey tribute. I'm writing it here because I can't write it all in the poll. For Dr. Robotnik. The Mask. John Wick. You have John Wick. Kane. Winston and King, and the last one is so what's his name? Michael Keaton. Okay, you guys ready to vote? We'll see. It's one of those things, Tony, where I think I want to draw these 4 first. If I have time to add that one, I will. We'll see. Okay. Same with you, Knuckles. A sandwich for sure. Those are one of my favorites. So we'll see how the time goes. Batman. And then maybe what I could do is I could draw like the side of their face and then have the characters inside the face. I think that would actually be pretty cool, right? Okay, you guys ready? You guys ready to vote? Okay, you guys start off the vote, all right? Here we go, guys. Here we go. So all of you watching, time to vote. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go for it. Go for it. All right, let's vote. Let's see what happens so far. Go for it. And thank you guys for helping me come up with these suggestions. Again, all the other suggestions you did, we're doing one every day. So it's like if we don't do that, yours suggests tomorrow, we might do it the next day. So there you go. So this will be a fun one. It'll be a fun one. It's a little bit out of the norm. So I'm actually very excited about this one here. So let's refresh right now. Let's see how we're doing. So far from just you guys. Okay, 2 votes. So far, go vote, guys. Go to the community tab and vote. If you're watching right now, go to the community tab, and you can see here the community tab, and then you can vote for it. How do we vote? DFP Studios. If you go to my page, and let's see if I can show you here. So if you go to my page here, go to my YouTube page, and in the community tab up here, I'm going to see my mouse. You'll see the posts here, and then you get to pick. All right. So let me refresh again. Let's see what happens. There you go. Now Batman. Ooh, Michael Keaton's in the lead now. We got 1 vote for John Wick, or a couple of votes for John Wick. Not many Mike Myers fans here, right? I get it. I kind of want to do that Jim Carrey one too. That would be fun. But all of them will be fun, really. All of them will be fun. Now the thing about the Batman one, the Michael Keaton one, that's interesting. This one here is because I actually went to the premiere of The Flash, or the fan screening of The Flash in Canada. I also went to the fan screening of Beetlejuice. In the thing. So it will be fun to show some footage. So if this one actually wins, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because I actually get to show you some of that footage in the video. So please, John Wick. And again, just because if it doesn't win, that doesn't mean that if it doesn't win, that doesn't mean I won't be doing it later, right? So let's see here. How are we doing? Oh boy. Uh-oh. Michael Keaton's starting to run away with half the vote. Let's see. I voted the last option, but I'd like to see you redesign public domain superheroes. Keaton likes Jim Carrey, okay? So keep voting. Share with your friends. Vote, 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 guys. Vote, 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 okay? But to be honest, all are fantastic choices, okay? So let's go back here. But guys, thank you guys for watching today. This is our Popeyes piece that we ended up doing. A lot of fun to do. Definitely a lot of fun to do. So I will be probably blacking out these areas here. So these will be black. But yeah. Yeah, definitely a lot of fun. So thank you guys for joining me in this morning's stream. We will do the winner of this tomorrow. So whatever wins. Right now, Batman or Michael Keaton's running away with it. With the vote, with 59% of the vote. But again, it's early, only 30 votes so far. So we'll see how it goes tomorrow. So whatever, hopefully we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens tomorrow, okay? Alrighty, poor Mike Myers. Nobody cares about Mike Myers. One person cares about Mike Myers. That's 3%, right? Poor Mike Myers. Well, let's be honest. Mike Myers isn't the most relevant today. So a lot of people might not even know who Mike Myers is. So that's how it is. But thank you to everybody who joined in today in the stream. I really appreciate it. Once again, if you guys have a Popeyes drawing, make sure you join the Discord and share all the drawings in the Discord. Okay? In fact, let me just do you know what? Why don't we take a quick look at the Discord right now before we go. Let me see if it's safe first. Because I do 100% know there are some younger kids watching right now. So let's take a look-see here. So I'll be honest, I need to fix a lot of this stuff. Oh, some wonderful stuff in the Artist Alley. Wonderful stuff in the Artist Alley. All right. Look at all this. So I'm just taking a quick scan because the last thing I want is to put this and then And then something else is going to come up. All right. Okay, this looks okay. So far, so good. So I do see a few Lobo drawings in here. Fantastic. I see some Ninja. Oh, I see some. What's it called? Oh, some cool sequential pages. Very, very cool. Okay, I'm just scrolling up again just to make sure that there's nothing inappropriate here. Okay, and these are from 2024. Okay, so we're just going in the artist alley. I will make new tabs, and I probably will do that today. Okay, I'm gonna make new tabs, and if you guys could put your drawings in there, that would be fantastic. And please do your best not to share twice, but I will show you just a few. So here we go. This is the Discord here, guys. So we got the different posts. So I'm gonna actually add new new folders here for you guys, okay? But join the Discord here, and then as you can see there, we already have some great art here. You guys have been doing fantastic. Some really, really cool stuff. A lot of stuff going on here. That's very cool, Mario. Mario's been working on a lot of fun stuff. Oh, and we got a Lobo piece, and I will definitely putting this in the Lobo video for sure. We got another cool Lobo piece here, and we got a Ben 10 piece here as well. That's a very cool Hulk. That's great. That is great. All right, and this is from last year. But yeah, guys, if you want to be a part of the, throw in some art in here, by all means, please do. And we could definitely share some art together. Alrighty. So let's go back and one more time, guys. One more time before we go. Let's see how the poll is doing right now. We'll see how the poll's doing right now. Okay. Jim Carrey is making a comeback. Jim Carrey's making a comeback here with 25%. It says it's going back up. Oh, Austin Powers is beating John Wick. Poor John Wick. Poor John Wick. Right now. So we will see. We will keep a close eye on this. Keep a close eye on this, guys, and you will know exactly what we are going to draw tomorrow, okay? So stream is pretty much done, Bryce. So thank you guys so much for joining in today. Wherever you are in the world, have yourselves a wonderful day. Take care of yourselves. This is our Popeye drawing in a Marvel style. Thank you guys so much wherever you are in the world. Thank you guys for joining in. Make sure you subscribe, like, all of that jazz. Yeah, I will give you guys updates tomorrow. But give me a high five right here. A high five right here. There you go. And thank you guys for watching. You guys are the best. My name is James. I am the box office artist. I'm here to say keep drawing. I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Oh, by the way, one more time, an Invincible video that I did is going to come out roughly around midday today. I'm hoping for around 12 o'clock, but midday today I'm going to drop my very first ever Invincible piece. Go check that out. Okay, take care of yourselves. Take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.